This is Tim Bryce with my column titled, Where Did Our Patriotism Go? Independence Day is just around the corner, which is normally celebrated with parades and fireworks, but these times can hardly be called normal anymore. As such, I believe it will be played down this year. Most, if not all, local 4th of July parades have been canceled due to the COVID-19 virus, along with a fear for the general safety of the population in these turbulent times, particularly in Democrat strongholds of urban areas. However, there might be another reason, a decline in patriotism. The Gallup organization recently produced a study titled, U.S. National Pride Falls to Record Low, which describes our attitudes about patriotism. Under the category of adult Americans extremely or very proud of their country, it has plummeted from a high of 92% in 2003 to a new low of 63% in 2020, representing a 29-point decline. Democrats lead the way in the decline, going from a high of 65% in 2003 to an unbelievable low of 24% in 2020. And remember, these are the people who are extremely or very proud of America. Another 76% are well below this. Independents dropped from a 65% high in 2003 to 41% today. Even the Republicans have slipped, going from a high of 86% in 2003 to 67% in 2020. The question is, why? According to the report, like a lot of things, patriotism has been politicized and is now viewed as a Republican attribute, hence the rebuttal by Democrats. As we embark on a summer of hate, there's a general malaise in the land, a depression likely worse than the period following the JFK assassination in 1963, a time that put many Americans in a state of shock. Why? A combination of things, actually, beginning with the COVID-19 virus, which many believe has been politicized. There is also the deepening divide along ideological lines. No spirit of cooperation or negotiation, a focus on entitlements, and a political battle for the very soul of the United States. So how can patriotism be restored? Aside from the election in November, it is time to arrest the lawlessness of the country and enforce the rule of law. Without law, there is anarchy, which puts the safety of the public at risk. People are aghast by the shenanigans of young people destroying downtown areas. As an aside, we wouldn't need law and order if parents had disciplined their children properly years ago. We also need some common sense and a dose of flag waving. As I mentioned recently in another essay, the Pledge of Allegiance was created at a time when Americanism was in decline, much like today. It was hoped the pledge would endear the country to our youth, who in turn would learn to respect and honor the principles from which our government is based. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case, as the Gallup numbers indicate. One thing the post-JFK assassination period taught us was that America longed for happier times. Enter the Beatles in early 1964, who brought a new sound, a new look, and a bit of levity that was readily embraced by Americans. Their timing couldn't have been better. They reignited excitement once again and triggered new social changes. I mention this as it is entirely possible our national depression could give way to a similar entertainment phenomenon, thereby breaking the spell cast over us and leading to prosperity and boom times for America. Unfortunately, we will not know this until after the November election. Until then, keep the faith. It's Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.